Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the next card we're going to make in this series using the birthday celebration bundle. And for this one, we're using just the little flower and the stem and one of the leaves. And we're using the die from the dies to make a banner for the top. So this is kind of a one sheet wonder idea. And we're going to stamp the whole thing here in the video. So I might do a little bit of cropping just to shorten it up a little bit. But this one is a white card base with a pretty in pink 5 1/4 by 4 matte, and then a 5 by 3 3/4 basic white front. This one we're going to do in Pool Party. So we're going to do the Pool Party matte, we're going to do Pool Party flowers, and then as always, you all can decide which one you like better. So I'm going to start with my old olive, and I'm going to stamp some stems kind of all over the card. And I did some first value, some second value, just to give it a little bit of a kind of a different look. And challenge, of course, is trying to get them so that they don't all look like you made a pattern. But these ones I'm going to kind of spread out just a little bit, because I found on this one I ran out of room for my flowers. So I'm just going to keep coming in and just adding what I need. And if you stamp off the side like that, you need to either re-ink or stamp off again, because otherwise you end up with just a little bit of extra ink that you don't really want. So I'm just going to put this one in here like this, and then we'll stamp this one here like that. And I'm just going to put a couple of kind of stems in just so it looks like we're not just stopping at the edge of the paper. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to come in with the smaller leaf, and I'm going to just add in some leaves. Okay, and while I've got this out, I'm going to start stamping my little banner. So I'm just going to stamp the greeting to start with, just so that I get that centered and where I want it. So I'm going to come into my Pool Party, make sure I've got good coverage, and I do, and I'm just going to stamp this kind of right in the middle like that. And then I'm going to take the flower, and I'm going to stamp 2 flowers at the top, and I'm going to space them out a little bit more than I did in the example, and then 1 at the bottom like that. Then I'm going to come back in with my leaves in Old Olive and just add my leaves in, and then come back in the other way around and just finish those leaves off like this. Okay, and I'm just going to put that off to the side for now, close up this ink pad, and continue on with my Pool Party and my flowers. And we're just stamping those flowers down and finishing off the card. You don't even have to stamp up here if you don't want to, because we're actually going to be covering that up. So, and you can just pop a couple flowers in along the edge. So again, it looks like you aren't working towards a specific kind of edge. And I love the photopolymer stamps, because you can see when you haven't fully put the stamp down and when you have. So let's see, just like that. Okay, and then we pop it back down. A little glitch, but it's no big deal. I'm just gonna pop a little stamp in like that. Maybe we'll pop one in along the edge there. Okay, so we are good. Okay, we'll put that out of the way, and we're going to, we can mount this on our 5 1/4 by 4 piece of Pool Party. And we're just going to line that up like that. And then we're going to dimensionalize this piece here. So we'll just pop, I'm just going to pop 3 dimensionals on it. If I can get the dimensional off my finger, there we go. Oh, that is just gibbled. So, okay, let's pull another one out. That's better. Okay, so we're going to add our banner to the top here in the middle like that. Then we're going to dimensionalize it onto our card base. So we'll just put some dimensionals down the edges because we already have things dimensionalized in the middle and we don't want the card to be too tall. So I'll just peel the backs off those. And then we can lay this down and we can add our bling. We've got a bow tied with the woven ribbon, 1/2 inch. I've got a adhesive dot on the back and I'm just going to pop that down at the bottom of the banner there. And then I've got some of the antique pearls and I've colored them with the Pool Party Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to put one at the top there and then one each at the bottom, just to kind of help focus the eye. So there we go. We have it in Pool Party and Old Olive and Pretty in Pink and Old Olive. So your choice which one you prefer, and let's create together again soon.